Hi, my name is Coldbeer and let's start with Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Most of the games in this list will not require you to spend long hours and invest your precious time to actually have fun. Most of these are fun from the very beginning, and Totally Accurate Battle Simulator is one of the best examples of that. If you never played it, I can only envy you. I played the game for a few days and I can't shake the feeling of awesomeness I had while playing. I have a huge urge to grab the game again. It's addictive like potato salad with the best Dr. Sausage in it. Game has 98% of positive reviews on Steam, so you can't go wrong with this one in any way. Metal Hellsinger. Here you will kill demons to the rhythm of metal and vengeance on an infernal journey through the 8 hells. This is a rhythm FPS bursting with monsters, gorgeous weapons and heavy metal music created for this game by amazing metal geniuses. Like Serj Tankian, for example. Yes, Serj himself sings new songs he created especially for this game. How badass is that? I think you know the answer. So if you like fast-paced first-person shooter games like Doom, search no more. Metal Hellsinger is what you need to kill your boredom with style. Rocket League. This game is a great no-brainer, but it will require a lot of skill. At first you will be driving in circles around the huge ball and just watch how others score zillions of points into your gates. But after a while you will start to sense the game and rise like a phoenix from noob level to, wood level. Yeah, it's a long path to go from zero to hero. I'm almost 40 years old, so I play with my buddies who, like me, are lame and slow, and I'm having lots of fun. If you are bored, just go for it, you won't regret. Hotline Miami 2. Wrong number. This game is not just good, it's great and hard. You know what it's not? It's not boring. So grab your weapon and go into frenzy schmenzy killing craze. Blistering combat against punishing opposition will require intense focus as new variables, weapons and methods of execution are introduced throughout the game. As I've mentioned, the game is hard and you will have to play some bits over and over again, but after you achieve victory you will feel like a true combat god. Orcs Must Die 3. This is one of the most entertaining tower defense games I have ever played, and I don't have specifically the third part in mind. The whole franchise will raise your boredom like your boss erased your hopes of getting bigger salary. So anyway, here you will be killing orcs, wave after wave after wave after wave, and you will do that not only with various traps and turrets, but personally as well. You can play it solo or in 2-player co-op. Arm yourself with a massive arsenal of weapons and slice, burn, toss and zap hordes of repugnant orcs. Orcs Must Die is an incredibly fun franchise. I spent many hours playing it and you have all my recommendations. In Other Waters. This is one of the coolest indie games I have stumbled upon recently. When Ellery is called to the planet Gliese only to arrive at an abandoned base, she finds herself adrift in an ocean of secrets, with little more than a malfunctioning diving suit and a strange AI to guide her. And you play not as an Ellery as you already assumed, but as this AI. How the turns have tabled, huh? So you have to guide Ellery and keep her safe as you dive deeper and explore the underwater alien landscape. This game floats somewhere between an art project and a work of fiction. Really recommended for everyone who likes slow pace and to use their imagination. Hades. This is one of the most known action RPG roguelike games in our universe, and it holds 4th place in the best Steam Games rankings among all the games. That is huge! Your goal is to avoid dying, but the game's mechanics are made in a way that you will die a lot and those deaths will make you stronger. That is the beauty of Hades. Like in other games, you die, you rage quit and then immediately uninstall, but here instead of that you will try again and again and again because it's fun. Or because you are some kind of a masochist. Let's be fair, it's probably because of that, and it's okay, I don't judge. Hunt Showdown. Here you play alone or in teams as you search for clues to help you track nightmarish monsters and compete against other hunters who are after the same reward. Kill and banish your target, collect the bounty and then get ready for the showdown. Once the bounty is in your hands, every other hunter on the map will be after your prize. Hunt has a very positive review score and it's very addictive, although it has a very steep learning curve, and there is a huge chance that you will be shredded to bits by other, more experienced players. Despite that, almost everyone is saying that this game is awesome and super fun. Fall Guys. It may sound weird that I am recommending this game to you because, I'm an old dude and this game looks childish and all, but this is one of the most entertaining titles I have played last year. Although it's not that fun to play the game alone, but if you have a friends or family behind your back who can mock you when you fall, it's perfect. You will generate a lot of laughs together, or you will get in a bloody fight with each other and only one winner, the real leader of your family, will finally emerge. Well, that escalated quickly. Inscription. This is a COD-based odyssey that blends the deck-building roguelike, escape room-style puzzles, and psychological horror into a blood-infused cocktail. You'll acquire a deck of woodland creature cards by draft, surgery, and self-mutilation, unlock the secrets lurking behind the walls of a mysterious cabin, and embark on an unexpected and deeply disturbing adventure. So don't play this game with your underage kids or something. Anyway, overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam are well deserved. This game is a real gem. Also, if you are in doubt, you can play the free demo version. Oxygen not included. Here you'll find that scarcities of oxygen, warmth, and sustenance are constant threats to your colony's survival. Guide colonists through the perils of subterranean asteroid living and watch as their population grows until they are not simply surviving but thriving. Everything in your space colony is under your control, from excavation and resource allocation right down to plumbing and power systems. Resources will begin depleting with your first breath, so be sure to dig fast if you want to live. Although if at some point of your life the mafia takes you to the woods and says these words, it may not be entirely true. Do not dig. Aliens Fireteam Elite. Have you ever wanted to be a protagonist in an Alien movie? If yes, you are crazy, and you need to play Alien Isolation because this one is nothing like the movies. You'll be exploring some friendly planet filled with friendly fauna and live in harmony all together. Except you don't. This game is a carnage where you will have to battle through hordes of different types of xenomorph, customize your character, and gear. I especially like the diversity of enemies in this game. They really took their time to create some nasty monsters. The game itself is basically Left 4 Dead just with aliens. Pure fun. The Wandering Village. This is a recently released city-building simulation game. In a world where mysterious plants are spreading all over the earth and emitting toxic spores as they grow, a group of people seeks shelter on the back of a giant wandering creature. You will have to become their leader, build settlement, and form a symbiotic relationship with the creature to survive together. Well, I hope that you can really be helpful for the creature because, you know, otherwise your tribe are parasites living on its back and you are the leader of parasites. That doesn't sound so dreamy and glamorous, right? The Rift Breaker. Here you are, the Rift Breaker, an elite scientist commando inside a powerful mecha suit. You have entered the one-way portal to a distant planet at the far reaches of the Milky Way, with the purpose of building up a base that will allow travels back to Earth and continue colonization. So you are tasked to construct a two-way rift back to Earth, because living on a planet without cold, refreshing beer is painful, and that shouldn't even be a legal thing. Although you encounter a bit of a bigger problem than the absence of beer, which is monsters. Thousands of them. Stardew Valley. One of the most addictive and wholesome games not only in this list but in the gaming world overall. I just suggest you to play this amazing game on your mobile device while laying in your bed with warm sheets and hot cup of tea nearby. Or, you know, a glass of whiskey, it doesn't matter. What matters is that this game makes you feel loved, squishy, and fuzzy. For young and for old, this life sim game is perfect choice for everyone. Hello Neighbor. It looks like a game for young kids, but believe me, it is not. I got it on sale a few years ago and I decided that, oh well, let's try this. And just a few minutes into the game I was terrified. All the anxiety I ever had started knocking on my doors. The goal of the game is to avoid your neighbor and at the same time learn about his secrets. So although it looks cute and all, your brain will start to send you signals that you are in a den of a monster and you should get out instead of trying something brave. It's also a great game for Halloween to play with your family. If you have younger kids and they already stopped wetting their bed, this game is a great way of reversing all that to nothing. Unrailed. This is a chaotic railroad construction game where you work alone or way better together with your friends as a team to build a train track across endless procedurally generated worlds. You will master encounters with its inhabitants, upgrade your train and keep it from derailing. That is easier to say than to do, believe me. I'm not gonna lie, this game has pretty good AI as well, so if all your friends are dead, or if you are dead to them, I'm not judging, then playing with the help of a friendly AI will be fun as well. Journey. A just over 2 hours long, Journey delivers an adventure like no other. Once you see the mountain on the horizon, you know that you just have to go there. It's the same feeling when you see a game sale on Steam and you just know that you must spend all your $2, which you were saving for 7 years. Now you might say,
Hold beer, this only desert, this boring.
oh no, it's not. Here you'll find breathtaking ruins, ancient caverns, and even snow. Journey is definitely one of the best games I have ever played. The true enemy of boredom. Crypt of the Necrodancer. Great music, fast-paced gameplay and RPG elements makes this game really great. I have played countless hours of it and enjoyed every single one of them. Just make sure that you are a calm person, because this game is hard. Not as hard as Jason Statham, Diamonds or Tardigrade for example, but hard enough to make you rage quit for a few times. But then you will come back, because Crypt of the Necrodancer is not about the destination, it's all about the journey. 2 Point Hospital. Here you will build and decorate a hospital, cure patients with utterly bizarre illnesses, train your staff and upgrade machines to create the most effective facility possible. The game is humorous. Here you will find various funny diseases you can cure, or at least you can try to cure them. Success is never guaranteed. Also be sure that those illnesses are funny only to us, definitely not for our patients. You wouldn't want a penisitis on your face, I'm pretty sure of that. Townscaper. What a beautiful game this is. Well, it's hard to call it a game, to be fair. There are no goals or gameplay, just plenty of building and plenty of beauty. That's it. As developers say, Townscaper is an experimental passion project, more of a toy than a game. Pick colors from the palette, plop down colored blocks of houses on the irregular grid, and watch Townscaper's underlying algorithm automatically turn those blocks into cute little houses, arches, stairways, bridges, and lush backyards. You can build your own cold beer grad, cold beer wheel, or even whole cold beeristan here and enjoy the amazing view. Game has overwhelmingly positive reviews and I can see why. Wildermyth. Again, overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. Wildermyth is a character-driven, procedurally generated tactical RPG. Like the best tabletop role-playing experiences, Wildermyth gives you choices and answers your every decision with consequences that drive your characters forward. The best thing here is that all your heroes die someday. Yeah, that is probably not the best thing, to be honest, but here you actually get to hold on your favorite heroes, reintroduce them into the next adventure, and over many lifetimes you create your own legendary pantheon. This game is truly great. Slay the Spire. Almost 100,000 people are recommending this game for you, and so do I. Slay the Spire is a fuse of card games and roguelike titles. Here you can craft a unique deck, encounter bizarre creatures, and discover relics of immense power while trying to climb the ladder. Game features a dynamic deck building, so assemble your deck wisely. Discover hundreds of cards to add to your deck with each attempt at climbing the spire. Select the cards that work together to efficiently dispatch foes and reach the top. People on Steam are talking that Slay the Spire is really addictive, and yeah, I'm seeing a lot of hours played in the comment section. 200 is quite a casual number here, so this is another game that will keep your virginity safe and sound for a long time. Kingdom Rush Frontiers. There. This is the best tower defense game I have ever played. It's more addictive than Potato Salad and more entertaining than your sister. Don't ask how I know. Alright, jokes aside, the game has 96% of positive reviews on Steam, meaning that almost everyone who bought the game is happy about it. If you are bored, and you are because you watched this video until this moment, it's a sign that you need this game. You can find many Kingdom Rush games on Steam, on GOG.com, or on mobile devices. For example, I played it on my Android phone while I was renting scooters this summer. It's an amazing time killer. You have my all recommendations. And now check out GOG weekly sale. Some of the games on this list may have huge discounts right now. Click on my link in the description below and explore the world of cheap games. Also on GOG, refunds are supported for up to 30 days, so it's way safer to buy a game on GOG than on Steam. So as I've said, link in the description. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.